Hello everyone, Zach Zedekaz here, and before I start this, I would just like to tell you that I am an Elder Scrolls fanboy. I love the Elder Scrolls series. It's something I love. It has been in my childhood for the longest time, and I kind of grew up with the series, starting with Oblivion, moving back to Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, Redguard, Battlespire, and then moving forward to Skyrim when it came out. That being said, I do believe I'm going to give you a fairly honest answer of how I feel about this game. I'm going to give you a completely honest answer about how I feel about this game. However, I think I'm going to give you a fairly accurate feeling about the game. So, let's begin. I am currently in Cyrodiil. This is the starter base area for the Aldmeri Dominion. I've always played Aldmeri Dominion. I've always played Khajiit, and Khajiit are part of the Dominion. And that's the first thing I'd like to talk about. The Dominion isn't the same Dominion as in Skyrim. There's the first Dominion, which is this, and then the third Dominion, which is the one in Skyrim, which are douchebags, essentially. But beyond the point, Elder Scrolls series and the Elder Scrolls Online, in particular, are interesting. They attempt to give you entire freedom. As you can see, that's the entire map. We're trying to get over there to that part, so we'll go in this general direction. I'm going to straight up, flat out, right here, right now, give you my rating of the game, how I feel the game is in its current state. And then I will go into detail of discussing it later. As it stands, I would give this game an 8 out of 10. An amazing, badass, epic game. The only thing holding it back are bugs and a few design choices that frankly are quite stupid. And my issue with the design choices are the exact same issue that other Elder Scrolls diehard fans seem to be having. The starter area. They suck balls. And this is a distinctly MMORPG thing. I've played many MMOs. Guild Wars 2, a lot of different theme park games, Face of Mankind, and some more distinctly hardcore ones like Face of Mankind and Darkfall and Holy Wars, and Mortal Online. I love me some hardcore games. Now, the choice to go full loot, I mean, that's something I saw coming with a game like this. There's no way it was going to be full loot, which is disappointing because the possibility for all the full loot in the game is massive. But besides the point, that's just my personal playstyle. I understand everyone has their own. Okay, let's start discussing those beginning areas and why they suck so badly. Because, like I said, this is a distinctly MMORPG thing. They suck so badly because they're restricted. And they're these artificial restrictions that an Elder Scrolls game should never have. Okay, so as an Elder Scrolls player, I expect, and I'm sure other Elder Scrolls players expect this as well, I expect about 45 minutes to an hour of a tutorial dungeon / area, in this case Coldheart. Once you're done with that, I expect it to spit you out into the world, let you go anywhere, let you do what you want, and generally get your ass handed to you by that frost troll because it's level 20, you're level 2. That's a bad thing for MMOs. Why is that a bad thing? Well, that's a bad thing because people who play MMORPGs don't want to start the game, get their ass handed to them, because if they do, they're just going to quit playing the game, which is a weird mentality if you ask me. Personally, I like getting my ass handed to me. It creates challenge, it creates a little mini quest almost. It's a metagame inside the game. That's why I play the Elder Scrolls games on the hardest difficulty every time, even from the start. That's why I love games like Mortal Online, just the sheer difficulty. But that's not for everyone, so I'm willing to forgive that. But like I said, when you start this little starter area for the Dominion, it was Khenarthi's Roost. And Khenarthi's Roost has been in previous games. It was a very significant place in Arena. And I believe there's lore books on it in Daggerfall. But anyway, Khenarthi's Roost is this tiny little island off the shores of the Alderaan. Alderaan being the smaller of the High Elven lands of the Shimmering Isles. Gildergreen being the, or not Gildergreen, I forget what it's called, but being the bigger one. So anyway, that starter area it's too tiny. If you could swim from that island to the next one, that would be great. But you get too far out and you get eaten by slaughterfish. So it feels like they're restricting you there, and it feels like everything's too easy. There's still a lot to do, a lot to discover, and the quests are genuinely interesting. If you read the stories behind them, they're good. I like them a lot. They're great. I really do. The quests have very good stories. But, like I said, exploration doesn't feel like it's there. Doesn't feel like an Elder Scrolls game until you get after level 5. Once you hit level 5, you're typically on the second island of Alderaan. Now, Alderaan is where you start to see some Elder Scrolls in the gameplay. I mean, sure, you've got your live-action first-person view, which is what I always play. I mean, it's an Elder Scrolls game. After all, how could I play it in third person? But until you hit that level 5 mark, the game doesn't feel good. It doesn't. But once you hit level 5, you go to the second island, you get Alderaan. It's still a little bit smallish on size, but you definitely get some good exploration. They reward the exploration. It's very good. It keeps the pace very well. There's a crap ton to do. And then just the amount of detail in the environment and the location, it feels good. It really does. That second island feels good. Then you get to the third island. And I only got to go there once, and it was only for one beta, and I don't think I was supposed to go there because it kicked me out, and next time I try to go there it says you lack permissions, which means that they locked it so that people wouldn't progress the storyline too far before launch. Smart move, because the storyline was really good, and I was really, really getting into it. Once you get to that third island, man, it just opens up. It's the size of Skyrim. It's massive. If you look at this map right here that I'm showing you, Cyrodiil is bigger than Cyrodiil in Oblivion. I'm going to walk to Fort Ash there, as you can see. It's going to take me over 30 minutes to walk there. If I had a horse, it'd probably take me 10 minutes-ish. But it's going to take me over 30 minutes to walk there. That just shows you the size and breadth of this map. It's massive. It really is. So we're looking at the group management tool right here. But anyway. And it's not like this is an empty map. This map is full of quests. I've heard a lot of people, I will not say names, but there are several higher reviewers, you know, they have their big shows and whatnot, complaining about the only thing to do is PvP. What the fuck were they thinking? There's public dungeons, there's the fucking invasion of Molag Bal, there's dark anchors going down everywhere. There's quests, and they're not just these little, oh, go fetch this, oh, go do that quests. There are some of those. They're not these little, oh, go kill 10, oh, go kill 20. They're not. There's one quest in particular that I really remember, and it's a beautiful, great, I love this quest. I can't wait to do it again when the game goes live, or the next beta. I had to sneak behind enemy lines and deliver medical equipment and potions and remedies to soldiers trapped in Cheydinhal behind enemy lines. Do you know how ridiculously fun that was? Just the sheer panic of getting PK'd that deep in enemy territory. It was great. It was beautiful. It was better than great. I was walking along the road. I found a quest that was weird looking. It was a burnt out caravan. I went over to investigate it. It was like a burnt out wagon and stuff like that. In that wagon, I found a doll and a note. And the note was on a burnt out corpse. The burnt out corpse's note said, "Hey honey, I found your dolly. You left it in the cart last time. I'll be back. I'll bring it back to you next time when the caravan is done with its rounds. Love, your dad." And so I had to take that news, that letter, and that doll, and deliver it to an NPC, who then went inside to tell her daughter. I'm guessing the NPC was the wife. And you could just hear the wails, the cries. And I was like, oh god. There's so many quests. There's so many mobs. And they don't just stand in one place. The wolves will spawn in one place, but then they start roaming. The other creatures like deer will run away from stuff. The wolves actually chase the deer. It's beautiful. But anyway. And look, will-o-wisps. Man, those things fucking kicked my ass in Oblivion. But anyway. There's just so much to do in Cyrodiil. I mean, you can take part in, oh god. You can take part in all the PvP. You can join the Massive Zerg. You can do this. And on the face, it does look like Guild Wars 2. I will admit that. On the face. But once you get down to the meaty-greedy actual player versus player, which happens every time, when a player clashes with a player, this is when it gets interesting. Because this is when it gets great. The amount of spells, there's a massive amount of spells and skills and stuff like that, they morph. And I believe there's 16 different forms for each skill or each spell. And they're morphed. You get to tailor each individual spell to your playstyle. Meaning, this person with Crystal Shard is going to have a completely different Crystal Shard than you are. He's going to use it in a different way. And so, when you get down to the nitty-gritty player versus player, the player individuality throws so much of a role into this situation. It makes the player versus player exciting. I am playing as a sorcerer in heavy armor, with a two-handed mace. Essentially, a battle mage. I don't think I want some of these. No, never mind. I ain't gonna go that way. But anyway, I'm playing a sorcerer with oh god, they're attacking me. A sorcerer with a two-handed mace. Like Guild Wars 2, you can never do that. Just the individuality, the way you can customize your character, not just aesthetically, but also actual play-wise and skills you use and stuff like that. It's beautiful. Now aesthetically, the character creation system is, well, let's just say it's the best character creation system in any Elder Scrolls game I've ever seen. The amount of variety you can pull out of that little system is unbelievably insane. I went with your standard Oblivion style Khajiit, changed his skin to more of a golden lion style, focused his face, gave him a mane, and gave him some more paint and blue eyes. And I am extremely happy with the way he came out. It was a quick process. However, I have not seen a single Khajiit that looks anything like me. That's great. Now, as for armor, there's racial styles of armor. So, that's a beautiful thing, if you think about it. Jesus Christ, it's gonna take me for... Oh, I'm getting closer. There's racial styles, meaning Khajiit style, Argonian style, whatnot. But you aren't straight up given those. You're given your own racist style that makes sense. But the rest have to be found, quested, or learned. What this does is it allows you to, sure, you're wearing a steel torso, but you want that steel torso to be an orcish steel torso. Well, it's different. A wasp, well, I've never seen one of them before. I don't think I want to take a level 50. Oh god, I'm gonna run right through. Oh god. Oh no! Oh, never mind. Yeah, but anyway, you can visually change your character's aesthetics by mixing, matching different skins for the same armor. It may be iron armor, and it may be exactly the same as that guy, stat-wise, but you made it a different way. You decided to mix Orcish and Wood Elf and blah-de-blah and this and that. And so you like this piece, you like that piece. You can visually tailor your character how you want. That's a beautiful thing. That's the variety in character creation, character looks, and gameplay is insane. Now, as I said, there's quests, there's dark anchors, and stuff like that in Cyrodiil. You know what else there is? There's fucking public dungeons. Public dungeons. And see, I just discovered a location. So go out and explore the damn thing. The reason she wasn't having any fun, the reviewer, is because she just wanted the PvP action. She just wanted to respawn, get back into the game, and kill things. That's a strange thought process to me. I'm used to games where you die, there's some sort of penalty, and granted this penalty isn't as hardcore as, say, Mortal Online, where you die, you lose all your stuff, unless one of your allies picks it up, or the person really doesn't care and just leaves them, which, I mean, that doesn't happen often. But anyway, yeah, Dark Anchor. Look at those clouds going around the Dark Anchor. Like the active volumetric water, clouds, fog. It's beautiful. It really is. The entire game is beautiful. As you can see, Cyrodiil is very large, very open. There's a ton of shit to do. I mean, the reason that lady was not having a good time with having to run back is because she really did not like traveling. Which is strange. That must be a very MMO thing. I've never heard of that before. But sure, it takes you 10, 15, 20 minutes to run back to the PvP zone, or back to the battle. Battle may be over by then. Well, you should have came better prepared. You should have had those soul gems. You should have had an ally that could res you. Oh, mountain lion, motherfucker. As long as it's not a starved mountain lion that's eating rats in a basement, right? I mean, if it's eating rats in a basement, I'm going to. I don't know if we own this. I don't think we own that. So I'm gonna go around. But anyway. That's basically what I have to say. I'm giving the game an 8 out of 10. Once you get past level 10, it gets good. Once you get into the PvP zone, it gets good. Once you get into the third island, or Valenwood, if you're part of the Eldenary Dominion, it gets good. You just have to fight past those first few levels, because it is a even 50-50 split. It is half MMO, half Elder Scrolls. It really is. So I'm going to shut up and allow you to watch the rest of this gameplay. I'm going to turn the volume back on and, you know, listen to me blabber on about how I like this game and hear my fanboyiness. 8 out of 10. If they fix the lag and then they do a little work on those starter areas, then I would give it a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. It has an amazing story. It has great gameplay. It feels very Elder Scrollsy once you get past those first levels. The leveling and character progression is great. The aesthetics of the game are great. The size and scale and scope of the game is just ridiculously massive. You're getting about 4 or 5 standard Elder Scrolls games. I'm gonna die. Oh shit, that was pretty close. But anyway, 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Fight past those first 10 levels. Get the story out of those first 10 levels, because the story is really damn good. It's just a little bit more restricted than your standard Elder Scrolls game. So I see those first 2 levels as really more of a tutorial. It's an extended tutorial. That's how I see those first 2 levels. Or those first 2 islands. But that's that. Oh god. I'm stuck now. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to shut up now. I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope I didn't blabber and bore you too much. If you like this, please leave a like and comment, and, you know, oh hey, way out. And we will do more. That will be great. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Slaughterfish bacon. Talk about people. got me ensnared. Freaking. This is fun, I love. Have anything to revive her. Fucking God, get me out of this thing. After our misadventures, we've made it to Tamriel. Shit, there's the I'm so fucking screwed up. Swap my weapon. Fuck. Need to swap a weapon. Use bows.
Spread out.
Like 10 minutes ago. Not 10 minutes ago, but hang on, I'll walk them. So, I think we lost the siege. Well, that was fun. I think it's level 15 I unlock weapon swapping during combat. That'll be nice. This picture's not even joking, man. Like, the amount of people on my screen was insane. Alright, welcome back. Loading screen's done.
Hello.
Go to Neagle now. Where am I at right now? Castle Roback? Where's Neagle? Well, to Neagle I go, I guess. God. I didn't even see him. Ah. Alright, I see how it is. They didn't even load in. Ah. Stupid game. Welcome back. Again. Glitched through people here because there's like 70 people standing right there. So let's all go to Nikel. Again. Nikel outpost. Right, still under siege. Went AFK for a while. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go settings, video. We're gonna go. That's on low. Subsampling. We're gonna keep that off. Water reflections are gonna be off. Particle density is going to be as low as it can go. Put this down. Depth of field off. Sunlight off. E to apply. Alright, yeah, the water looks so bad now. Well, it doesn't look bad, it just That is pretty. Alright, Nikola, it is.